Why would I save money when they print money?
If I asked you the question, what is man's greatest invention? What would your answer be? There's a lot of options. Would it be fire, because it gives us warmth, protection, and the ability to cook our meals? Or perhaps you would pick the wheel, because it's the driving force behind the beginnings of trade, commerce, and travel. While both of those are excellent choices, most of the time when we think about the greatest inventions of mankind, we tend to forget one of the most important ones of all, money. But unlike man's other great inventions, money is immaterial. Maybe that's why we often don't think of it in the same breath as some of the other great inventions. Things like fire and the wheel are tangible, but not money. Money is merely an idea, an illusion whose value is non-existent, only determined by the importance we place on it, or at least money as we know it today. Before we created money, we were forced to trade goods and services directly in what we refer to as the barter system. People exchanged goods and services for other goods and services in return. Because there was no arbitrary value placed on these items, every single trade was determined by what each party was willing to give up for something they wanted. As you can imagine, this system had its problems. The biggest issue was the asymmetry of value. A tent maker might feel cheated having to exchange an entire tent for a pair of slippers. The lack of a standardized medium of exchange made it difficult for people to agree on trades, leading to inefficiency. To solve these issues, humanity began using commodity money, items that had intrinsic value like salt, weapons, and beads. This was a step forward, but these items still had limitations. Around 770 BC, the first metal coins were created in China. These coins made of bronze had intrinsic value and were easier to carry and trade. This innovation marked a significant step in the evolution of money. Over time, the concept of money evolved. By 600 BC, the Lydians had created the first official money mint, producing coins with standardized values. This made trade more efficient and helped economies grow. As trade expanded, carrying heavy coins became impractical. This led to the invention of paper money. Kings and governments issued IOU certificates for long-distance trade, which people trusted for their value. Eventually, paper money's value became an accepted illusion, no longer tied to physical gold or silver. Today, most of the world's currencies are fiat money, legal tender with no intrinsic value, backed only by government decree. This system allows governments to control the money supply, but also introduces risks like inflation. In recent times, governments have printed large amounts of money to address economic crises. For example, in 2020, the US government printed trillions of dollars in response to the pandemic. While this helped in the short term, it also raised concerns about long-term inflation and the devaluation of currency. The history of money is a testament to humanity's ingenuity in finding ways to trade and store value. From bartering goods to using digital currencies, money continues to evolve. Understanding its history helps us navigate its complexities and appreciate its role in our daily lives. Thank you for watching.